have the privilege and pleasure of introducing one of the newest kids on the block to our supplier portfolio, our friends at UJET. Over the past year, there's been this massive avalanche of demand for e-commerce, with the majority of transactions being done with a mobile-first experience. And the capabilities that these guys bring are going to be of huge value to you and your customers with that in mind. Joining us is their COO, Vasili Triant, to dive into their capabilities and give you some pearls to walk away within your business and capture more opportunities. Vasili, thanks for joining us, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mike. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, hey, to start out, why don't you give us a quick overview of who you guys are, and in particular, what is UJET best in the world at?
Well, that's a great question. I think the one thing that comes to mind, first off, we are an enterprise grade cloud contact center application. And we're essentially built to encompass the full range of contact center capabilities in the cloud. But one of the things that we do unique is we take into account us as individual users of brands and services. We call it the consumer persona. So instead of just focusing on agents, admins, and supervisors, we actually take into account the users on the other end and how you do real customer experience transformation. But the bigger question, I've been in this space a while, there's tons of CCaaS companies out there, and everyone maybe has a little bit different flavor interface and different colors. What really matters to you all? And essentially, we built something completely different. I would say we're the only differentiated application on the market. So one, we scale better than anybody else. We have the highest security on the market. We're the only CCaaS application that streams data real time into the CRMs like Salesforce, Zendesk, Customer, Microsoft Dynamics. And that makes the experience for your customers exponentially better. It's actually what they've wanted for years and no one delivers it. And then we have this embeddable experience that manifests itself in engaging web and mobile presence from brands into their contact centers. And we can talk a little bit more about that, but it's just a completely different platform than everything else out on the market.
I love it. And partners that are diving in are making more money than ever before. There's never been a gold rush like this in the channel specific to contact center. For the members of our community that haven't had success yet with CCaaS, what would be a piece of advice or a lever that you would recommend they pull in order to uncover these opportunities in their client base?
Yeah, years ago, I used to be a channel partner. I originally steered away from contact center because it was complex. There's all these products and services like analytics, biometrics, workforce management, quality assurance, and it scares people away because it's very complex. What made me fall in love with it when I realized that it's essentially the software that's running how we in our personal lives interact with brands and services. And when you contextualize it like that, it's really simple. Like when you call into your cable provider or your mobile phone provider or the airlines, like that experience is what we sell. And so how do you want it to be? And if you put it in that perspective, you can remove all the crazy buzzwords and realize every brand has an application for cloud contact center. It is one of the fastest growing software segments in SaaS, periods hand down across the world, and it's going to be so for the coming years. And the other cool thing about it is you're involving yourself in the DNA of a company, meaning when you sell something and it works right, you're stuck in that company for years, which means your recurring revenue and your commissions will be there time and time again. When you're looking at, for example, kind of paralleling UC, like I can change out a UC provider every time a contract expires because you can just move SIP phone from one player to another. But CCaaS, you're actually getting involved in business processes and retention and revenue creation of that brand.
That's huge. That's huge. Now, once sales partners are engaged in an opportunity, what are some common objections that you and the team often encounter, and how would you help guide our partners to remedy some of those objections so they can continue down the sales process?
I'd say the number one thing that we see, especially as we talk about customer experience transformation, is someone will say, maybe, right? I don't have a mobile app, or I don't want you developing on my mobile app or in my website. And because we talk about really engaging the consumer where they're at. And the reality is we're just an SDK on that part of the engagement. So we just embed ourselves inside their application, and actually their team does it. So there's no work for you, the partner, or for us, the manufacturer, and it shows as their brand. So it would show as a United Airlines application or a Marriott application. And so sometimes the misconceptions are that there's a lot of work to do, and there isn't. We're really just really blending those channels into their mobile app. And the second thing is people say, they start talking about all these wonderful marketing buzzwords. What about speech analytics? What about, all these other applications? Because everybody's trying to sell something to these customers. And what we do is we talk to customers about, let's back up and let's walk through how your experience is today. And we're actually going to show you live. Like we'll run proof of concepts, or we'll literally show a demonstration in their live application and their environment. And once you do that, the customer's hooked. They realize you're not just doing a smoke and mirrors presentation, and you actually can help them deliver something different to their customers. And that's what these decision makers want. They're on the hook, right? Their jobs are on the line. And if you do something outside of the norm, am I going to lose my job? And when they see that you can do something different and actually make a great experience, like you win, because you're going to see making them a hero.
Awesome. Really, really well said. Guys, there you have it. If you're looking to engage with the UJET team, reach out to your Intelisys business development manager, or simply log into My Intelisys for their contact information so you can learn more and go even deeper. Vasili, really appreciate you and the UJET team coming aboard and for the guidance and time today, man. We're better off for it.
Well, thank you very much. I look forward to engaging with each and every one of you, and any assistance you all need, just please let us know.
Guys, we are in your corner. Get out there, have fun, ask the uncomfortable questions that you're not quite confident on yet. And we're in your corner every step of the way through your contact center sales journey. Thank you so much.